Hey guys, welcome to Mind Your Maths. So in our series of studies on the problem solving strategy, today we are going to see the second one, which is the constant difference concept or constant difference strategy. So now what do I mean by strategy is, don't worry about the word strategy. So it is just the way that you can decide how to solve the problem. That's all. Right? Strategizing how you are going to solve the problem. So that's all the word strategy means, right? So you don't worry too much about it. Now, constant difference. What do I mean by that? Is that between two people, the difference will always be constant, right? Or two people will receive a constant, right, amount of money from someone. Or two people will give away a constant number of money or something to other person, right? So the difference between these two people or to anything will always remain same, right? So that is what this constant difference concept or strategy means, right? So whenever you see a problem which talks about a difference between two people is same, or from the problem you can understand that difference between two people is same, then you can apply these steps to solve that problem. Yeah, so let's read out a problem. When we solve this problem, you will understand better. Mr. John is 29 years old and his son is 5 years old. In how many years time he will be 3 times as old as his son? So now this is the problem, right? So now let's see how to solve this problem and how to apply this constant difference method or constant difference strategy in this problem. Yeah, right. So now as per the problem, let's see, John is 29 years old and his son is 5 years old, right? So now the age difference between them, right? The age difference between them will always be same. What do I mean by that? Let's see now what is the difference in the age between them. What do we do for that? Yes, so we subtract the age of the son from the father, which means like 29 minus 5, which is 24 years old. 24 years old, right? Now let's see after 10 years, right? After 10 years, what will be John's age? Yes, 39. What will be his son's age? Yes, 15. So now let's see the age difference between them after 10 years. It is 9 minus 5, 4, 3 minus 1, 2. Still 24, right? It doesn't matter how old they grow, as long as, they are going to grow together, so the age difference is going to be same, right? Okay, so now let's see how to find what is the problem, what is the question that we need to find? How many years, right? That's what we need to find, right? Okay, so now let's represent whatever is given, right, and the target state in a model diagram, right? So target, as per the problem that is given, right, John will be 3 times, right, 3 times older than his son, which means John will be how many units? 3 units, right? And his son will be only 1 unit. Yes, 1 unit, right? Now you see from here, what do we understand is that the difference between them will always be 24 years, right? So now here the difference between them in units is how much? Yes, 2. See, these 2 units are the difference between them, right? So which means this is 24 years old, right? Which means these 2 units are 24 years, right? So 2 unit is equal to 24, right? Yeah. So now what is 1 unit, which is what we need to find to find son's age, right? So to find 1 unit, what do we do? Yes, exactly, right? 1 unit is equal to 24 divided by 2, which is 12. Yes, right, 12. Now we know 1 unit already, right? So now what will be the age of John is 3 units, right? So to find John's age, we do 3 times 12, right, is equals to, yes, 36, right? So that is John's age. Now is that what we need to find? No, yeah, that's right. We need to find in how many years they are going to reach this age, right? This age. So for that, what we need to find? Yes, so if you subtract the original age from this age, then you will find the age difference, the number of years, right? Yeah. So let's do that. Let's use this 36 to find, because it is asking about John. Let's use 36, right? So to find that, what do? The number of years equals to 36 minus 29. Yes, 29 is equals to how much? Yes, exactly, 7 years, right? So in 7 years time, right, John will be 3 times older than his son, right? Now we found using the model method. Let's see now how to find using the units method, right? That is same formula we are going to apply, but we are going to use the units method, right? So in units method, what is given, right, the same thing we will be repeating right here, the age difference and everything. So initially, right, at starting, John is 29 units and his son is 5 units, right? So the age difference between them is how many? 24 units, right? Which is what we found here. And this one, as we saw here, it is always going to be constant, right? Now at the end state, right, what is going to be John? John is going to be 3 units, right? And his son is going to be 1 unit, right? Now same concept, right? Here the difference between them will always be 24 years, right? So at the end state, at the end, John is 3 unit, his son is 1 unit, right? So now the difference between them is, just subtract it, so it is 2 units, right? Now we know that 2 units is equal to 24 years, right? You might want to use, instead of this unit, you can probably use something else also, so that you don't confuse between this unit and this unit, right? You can use maybe before unit or after unit kind of thing, right? Okay, so now 2 unit is equal to how much? 24, right? So now 1 unit is equal to how much? 24 divided by 2, which is, yes, 12, right? So 1 unit is John's the son's age at the end. Now we need to find John's age at the end, which is 3 units. So how do we find? Yeah, 3 times 12 is equals to 36. So that is John's age at the end. But as per the problem, what do we need to find? In how many years, right? So for that, what do is that the years equals to 36, minus 29, right? 29, which is equals to 7, right? So in 7 years time, right, John is going to be 3 times old as his son, right? So that is how we find using the units method, right? So this is the constant difference concept or strategy. Whenever you see something that is difference is constant between 2 people, always you can follow this method to solve the problem, this thought process to follow, to solve the problem. Yeah, right. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and also press the bell button, and we will see the next strategy in the next video. Thanks for watching.